Hello friends, welcome back. It's Angela. For those of you who are new to the channel, I enjoy doing art, paper crafting, junk journals, DIY projects, and thrifting for vintage treasures. And today a special shout out to By Mimi with Love and Linda's Creative Life. Welcome. It's early and apparently I haven't talked to anybody, so I'm a little scratchy this morning. So today our prompts are lights, soldier, and recipe. So I'm trying to figure out what I did for lights because, oh, here we go. So I started doing some of this and I was like, what am I doing? I need to be doing a video. So this is just this is from a American Home magazine. These are lights. They cast a warm glow, and there was just a article about it. This was just a simple little recipe card. Again, you know, with the Rolodex, I'm doing them pretty simple. I stuck in those are apples with something. So I had that, and then I had a couple of just recipes that were already made up, so I tucked those in there. And then I found this, and my thought was, this is for oatmeal chip cookies. My thought was this. So this one might be good to use in that Christmas cookbook. So let's put this aside and let's work on some additional things that can go in it that can, that we can have a little fun with. So I've got a couple of, these are from, oh, probably, I guess, an Ideals. Yep, an Ideals magazine. I've got another one of just something being baked. I've got the soldiers, which we need to finish that one. And I think I've got this. So I made this so it kind of looks like a Polaroid. I think we'll just pop that on there. And then I don't really know that it goes in with that particular one, but we'll just keep it as a piece of ephemera. And then I have a couple more recipes that we can cover. And then I have another idea that I think we can do as well. So I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone, right? So let's just go ahead and slap a couple of these things down. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is day 22 of our December daily. I can't believe we're almost on the home stretch. So I'm just going to put that right in the middle-ish. And then we'll just call that done for a piece of ephemera. We won't use it in the little folder. Now this one, my thought was, let's see, what did I do? Well, let's see. I think I'm going to try to use alcohol inks, markers, if I can remember where I put them. Here they are, right here. So I was thinking, just to give this a look, I don't know that this is going to be the best. I was thinking with, let's see what happens when we do this. If it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. No biggie. But I thought it'd be cool to make this green. Just like in the olden days. Just give it a little pop of color. That's cute. And then perhaps, well, let's do this. Let's do this tablecloth, and we're just going to color it all blue. And this is just something you can do this with any black and white image. I've done this with lots of my own photos. I do have a program that I can use so that I can create some that, you know, just like, for example, I did one of Demi when she was little at the beach, and she was sitting and she was bouncing a, you know, like a colorful beach ball. So I made her black and white, and then I made everything else, or the ball, the only thing that was color. It turned out really cute. So this just adds a little bit of extra. And the alcohol inks, the alcohol markers work well. Okay, let's see. I went a little bit outside the lines. I'm kind of just liking this being, well, maybe we could do this. What if we did this in like yellow? Let's see what it looks like. Well, it might be too bright. Or we could just do the curtains like they're yellow. Yellow curtains, sunny yellow in the kitchen. I think I'm just going to leave well enough alone. I kind of wanted to do something there, but I don't think I have a color that I really am loving. So we're just going to leave it. All right, now let's see. What do we have? Oh, I have this. I think it's just to make it a giant tag. So let's just put it on there. What's this all about? I don't know. It's just off. All right. Now, let me cut these two sides on my trimmer. Oh my goodness, I used some splatter paint the other day, and I must have had my trimmer by it, and I'm going to have to clean that off. I didn't see that it went over the top. Is that going to fit? All right, let's cut this off on the edges. So I want to make it into a giant tag, is my thought. Okay. And we're going to have to trim this down a little bit. But I figured these can kind of all go together. I've already started putting some of my index cards into my ideals journal, so that has been fun. And I think I'm pretty close to being done with at least one of them is almost totally done. And then the other two are semi-done. Yeah, I think by the time I get these on Etsy, it will be too late. So they may have to wait till next year, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. And we have that. Now we have a giant tag with some pretties. I could probably do something around that too. Let's just use this. To add a little oomph to it. All right, so we have one more piece of ephemera for that cookbook. That's great. Now, what else? What else? So we've got this that can all go in there. This is not. This can go in there. And then let's work on let's do these easy ones first. I mean, this is just slapping stuff on there. And I kind of like how that's ripped, like somebody actually cut it out. So I think we'll leave that one. And the other one is for Christmas bell cakes. So I think we'll do the actual recipe on the next one. I thought I turned my iPad off, but apparently I did not. All right, that's as easy as that gets. This needs to be shored up a little bit, but it's done. Okay. And then I think these might work for that. And then this one, I think I'm going to wait on this one because maybe I want to use this in a collage. I'm not really, and I'm not loving that. So let's put that one aside. Okay, let's work on this. Okay, hold on. This is going to drive me crazy. Apparently I did not turn it off. Hang on. Okay. Now it shouldn't be ding-a-ling-a-dinging. Okay. So my thought was, let's just cut this in half. I'm hoping that I can make them just as they are into index cards. And we'll save this, because that might be cute somewhere in the journal. And then we'll just, no. Why cut twice, right? All right, let's see if we can get this to fit on there. Let's stick this on. So I'm thinking we'll do one this way and the other one the other way, since it's two-sided. So I am 3/4 of the way done with my children's Christmas shopping. Dave is done. We said we weren't going to get each other anything, but I can tell you, because he doesn't he doesn't watch all these. He seriously needed some new slip-on shoes, because Ruby may have, she didn't destroy them, but they're not in the best of shape. And I'm like, man, you cannot wear these out and about much longer, because they need to go in the garbage. So I ordered him a new pair of Hey Dudes, so he can have a decent pair. All right, that's cute. Now, let me get the little scissors. Cut around that a bit. And I'm not going to ink this or anything yet. I'm just going to wait until I'm going to use it, but that's done. All right. Throw my garbage over here. Let's do the other one. And this time, so we have that one this way. So we'll do this one this way. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I slept really good last night. I don't know why I'm still tired. I think I'm still just catching up, is what I think. Okie dokie. Well, that's a pretty scene. So the other thing I thought we would do is I've got some stamps. Not all of them have I used, but I've got some Glassine bags. And I thought I was going to take the time to run them through my printer. And I'm like, I am not in the mood for that. So I think what we'll do is just try out some of these stamps and put them on those Glassine bags so I can use them for a variety of things. So that's what we're going to do. And then, I don't know if it's tomorrow, sometime this week, I have another project with Glassine bags. It's just a kind of an extra too, because I got carried away when I was doing my December daily. I was getting things together, and I just started putting everything. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, let me get rid of the garbage. I guess I wasn't. So it looks like it's about time for this to get emptied. Okay, so we've got lots of things we can use for that cookbook. Now, let's work on these. So I had created this one out of just a piece of vellum. And I'm going to show you how I do it. It's not rocket science, but you can get, out of a 12 by 12, I can get two out of them. And I wanted them to be pretty, I'll do it this way. I wanted them to be pretty wide because I'm dealing with, you know, full-size pages. So I made them quite large. I'm not measuring. I know they're probably not going to be totally straight, but that's fine. We're going to put a little bit of art glitter glue on it. Oh, maybe. So if you don't have glassine bags, like here's one that's pre-made. And I thought I had, my friend Tiffany gave me a bunch of, they'd be more like the sandwich deli bags. And I thought I still had some of them. But I don't know. I must have used them all. So that's the largest size I had, and I wanted them to be bigger. There we go. Come on. I just cleaned this out. It probably needs to be refilled too. There we go. So this is all I do. And then, where's my, okay, for this, let's see. I don't really like my pinking shears very much, but we're going to cut it in half. I wonder if I can just do this with a, let's just cut it at 6 inches on the bottom. Okay. That needs to be a little dabby. So if you have vellum, clear or otherwise, you can just do this just as easy. Now, all I do, I don't make this really that crazy. I just take a little notch out of it at the bottom. This is one way to do it. I have done it many ways, but this is like a kind of cheater's easy way out. All right, and then I just carefully fold this in just a smidgy. Lay it down so that goes up. I fold it down. So now you see it's just like that. And now I can clip this really easy. Let's fold it first. Fold it up. And it's so, so neat and tidy and really super easy. Done. Glassine bag created. Now, if you want, you can cut it straight across, which we'll do with this one. We'll just cut it right here. So there's with some, that's just basic. Let's use a different kind. See what that happens with those. It's a kind of hit and miss with these scissors. Let's see. Let me find some. Here's just a wave. We'll see what happens with this one. So we'll try that one. All right, so we're going to do the same thing here. And see, if you made these big enough, you could stick your, you know, depending on what size index tabs you got, you could put that inside of it. I don't know that this size will. All right. Doing the same thing. I just did another cheater method. I just really cut them both at the same time, which is fine. Okay, I gotta have this a little close to me, so hang on. There we go. There we go. Let's fold it first. It's not very even, but it's fine. And it's closed. Okay, now let's see what happens if I do this. let's trim this with this. This is like kind of a postage stamp. Type. And then if you wanted, this is where it might not turn out so well, but we'll try it. You can, oh, I don't know. No, we're gonna just go for it. There we go. And now you have one that's a little tiered. So it's super easy. For those of you who are beginners, this is a great way to make your own glassine bags. And these I think I'm just going to leave because they're already with the little hearts. So they're fine. They've got a design. This one was one I did before. We may use some of these, but for these others, let's have a play. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting this cork underneath my mat because it just gives it more cushion when we're using this. Okay, now, well, I thought I had more than that. Hang on, let me, well, I wanted to do a little one, and maybe we'll see, maybe we'll do this one. Or should we do one of the, let's do this one, okay? We'll figure out something. Okie dokie. So now we need to figure out what stamp we want to use. Oh, this is Happy Halloween. I don't know. Well, this one says Merry Christmas on it, so let's try it out. And maybe with the hearts, we could just use the words, so that's kind of the background. Okay. And let's get a... Now, I probably should use Stays On because I think my Distress ink may smear on it, but I don't have a lot of colors, but I do have this one, so let's try this red. We'll see what happens. All right. Now, I think I can use regular on that. Wait a minute. This is made wrong. Look at this. Well, that's interesting. I guess we won't be using this. Hang on, let me just grab a piece of... I'll just stamp it on this. Look at this. It's backwards. Fail. That's what happens when you get things from, you know, third party. Well, we won't be using that. Interesting. Well, oh, what shall we use? Let's try something that's not going to make a difference. Let's just use this. Huh. Well, so much for that. I mean, I can do something with it, but that wasn't really planned. Let's try it on this. Oh, that might work. Yeah. We'll do it all the way to the top. To the top. Don't stop. This actually looks pretty cool. Even though it is backwards. Oh, that looks kind of pink. Which is fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... I can't see that very well. Both sides. Okie dokie. Do it again. And that way I can use it. And, you know, this isn't really Christmassy, so I can use it for anything. I just used in another project that won't air until like the 23rd, the music notes on there. And I remember just kind of looking at it going, which way is up? But I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Well, it must be backwards too, as is the let's see, is the Halloween like that? Yep. Okay. Well, that's cute. Now we need to wipe this off. And I do have spray to get this all off, but just for the time being, we're going to use that. All right, so red, we're going to be done with you. I don't want to use that stuff for that. What else could we use? Well, here, there is, let's see what these are. I'm sure they'll all be backwards too. No, that's correct. No, it's not. Let's use this one with numbers. Yeah, it's backwards. Interesting. Okay, let's just do this one. So now, at least you now know how to make your own glassine bags. We're going to use, what color do I want to use? I want to use something different. Let's use a gray wool. I don't know what this will look like, but it is different. Oh, I don't know. We better test this one too. Well, you can barely even see that. That's not going to work. Let's just use this outdoor denim. It's pretty dark. There we go. And I think I'm going to go sideways with this. Because it covers the whole kit and caboodle. But now you can just quickly decorate these. Now, if you wanted, you could put these, like I said. Look at that. I think I'm going to let that dry. Nah, we'll just, if it smudges, it smudges. I'm just showing you. It's fine. But you could take a regular piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, or if you are somewhere else where you use A4, you could use that, and then you just take a little bit of your glue stick, and there is repositional glue stick, so you could use that too. Slap a little bit of that down. There we go. And put it through your printer. Most printers will work. I'm kind of careful with what I put in my new printer. I wish I would have just kept my old printer out, but I didn't. All right, so that is that. And I don't have any other ones to do right now, so gosh, I really wanted to do something with that. But now that these aren't really I'm really afraid of what Dave is doing up there. I don't know. I hear loud noises. I do not know. It sounds like a drill. I should probably go investigate. I think I'm just going to leave this for right now. We'll see. So there you have it. And we've got our card done for day 22, filled with all kinds of recipe-ish stuff. We did a couple of extra little things. We got our soldier we can stick into our stash, and this will all go with the recipe ones. And then these I think I might use for that too. somehow, some way. See, like, doesn't that look cute with a double pocket? There we have it. So, my friends, that is day 21. I will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow, our prompts are pickle, which I can't find a pickle. So, I might use my... I might have to veto that. It's pickle, Kwanzaa, and ice skate. And before I go, I realized in the last couple of days, I forgot to tell you all about the partners that are also doing this to restore you. Remember, it's an open collaboration. I have a few of my friends who are participating. BB at BB's Closet Creations, Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic, Kelly at Root Pursuit, and Pam Van E. And all of them are just kind of doing it when they can, and that was the whole intent. You don't have to do this every day. If you want to follow along and try some of the things that we've done, you just go for it. This is great for beginners. It's great to kind of build your stash, and you don't have to use, you know, the index cards like I am. I had really good intentions that I was going to make this into a big journal and put it into that vintage box, and it's not going to fit. So, you know, we just got to flex. So there we have it. And until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.